Hi guys, this is Brianna, and today I did this really colorful, sparkly, glitter, very glowy festival look. So if you would like to see how I came up with this look, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to use Hard Candy's Glamiflage Heavy Duty Concealer in the shade Ivory. Go ahead and carve out your brows with this, and then also set it all around your eyelids for kind of an even base for our eyeshadow. It helps also bring out the vibrancy of the shadows, and it's a lot easier to blend the shadows out with. So next I'm going to take the Pure Cosmetics and BoxyCharm collab eyeshadow palette, taking the color Perfect, which is a white beige color, and dusting that all over the eyelid. Now we're going to be taking the shade Naked and dusting that again all over the eyelid. It's a really nice orange peach tone. Okay, so just make sure you blend it completely in, mostly with the base that we already used above, and I always blend upwards towards the brow bone. And now we're taking the shade Belle, and we're going to do the same thing as the previous shadow, just blend it in and make it a little darker. Now we're going to take our Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette and use the shade Beam as a really nice highlighter. This is honestly my go-to highlight color. I use it all over, not just on the eye. It's just a really nice, beautiful, champagne-y highlight. Going in with our Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, I'm going to use the shade Candy Peach. And again, just kind of go over it. I really like making it darker and just getting it to the right color I personally like. Now we're going to take the first palette we used and go into the shade BFF, which is a really, really gorgeous purple. I tried to pack this color mostly on the outside corner, but I also kind of bring it in. And like I said, I mostly just try to pack the color rather than blending it out. And again, I'm just going to take the first brush we used and blend it upwards. I found that the key to a really good eye look is mostly blending. So even if you think you've blended a lot, just go ahead and blend some more. I ahead and did the other eye off camera, and they're looking pretty even, so I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off now. I'm going to take my Cover FX blurring primer and put it all over my face. This is actually a really great primer. Now for a foundation, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F8. You can get this at Ulta for I think around $9, and honestly it's unbeatable for that price. Okay, so I'm also going to be taking the NYX Total Control Drop foundation and mixing that with the other foundation we used, just because for this specific look I want a really full, flawless coverage. Me personally, I love using brushes for foundation and other face products. I just feel like it goes on easier, it's more full coverage. This brush is from Wet n Wild and it's just a flat top face brush. Okay, so another little trick I like to use when trying to achieve full coverage foundation is I blend like crazy. I go over my entire face multiple times. I don't really use extra product per se unless it's like really needed, but I just blend like crazy and just go over every little detail of my face. Okay, so when doing foundation, I try to literally cover my entire face, blend my ears and down my neck as well, just so it looks one uniform color. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the shade C3. I personally have used high-end and drugstore foundations and concealers, and I personally think that this combo is literally bulletproof. Like, they just work so flawlessly together. I'm just going to take this really anywhere I want kind of concealed or brightened, so my nose, under eyes, chin, and forehead. And then I'm also going to be taking a different face brush to blend this in. Like I said, it literally seems to just melt into the skin. Brushes for me personally work better. If you prefer beauty blenders, then of course go ahead and use one. Brushes personally work a lot better for me and my skin, and like I said, just go ahead and blend it completely out. To set everything in place, I'm going to be taking the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. This is a complete staple product for getting flawless foundation. It really holds everything together. We're going back to our BoxyCharm palette and using the blue shade, which is called Mia. And we're just going to put it all over the lower lash line and really just blend it in. For lashes, I will be using Lily Lashes in the style Miami, and I went ahead and did my brows and mascara off camera. Contour today, I'll be using the Pure Sculptor palette and in the shade Inventor, and just carving out my cheekbones anywhere that I want it to look more chiseled and bronzy. I'm going to go in with the same highlight shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette we used on the brow bone. Like I said, this is really just a gorgeous color. I personally love using it for highlight everywhere. As you can tell, it's very pigmented. And I'm just going to be putting that on my Cupid's bow, my cheekbones, and my nose, and really just blending that in. I'm going for a really highlighted, dewy look today, so I figured I'd use quite a bit. If you are not a fan of highlighter or you like less, then obviously you can do a lot less. And now for the lips, I'm going in with the Kylie Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Kristen. I honestly don't really use this shade that much, and I don't really get why. Honestly, it's a really nice red. It goes on very smooth. It's not drying at all, so I'll definitely be using it more. And because I want to be super extra, I'm going to be using NYX Glitter and Glitter Primer and just packing that really heavily into the inner corner. So this is the final thing. Obviously, if you don't like as much highlight or different lip color, whatever, you guys can kind of tweak it to your preference. For me, I personally am loving highlighter right now and for the summer, so hence the go. Totally love if you would like, comment, share, or subscribe to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. And if there's any future videos or looks you want to see, comment down below.